There's something underneath here that is incredibly powerful as an awareness. It's what we are as nine-centered beings, after all. We are an enormous complexity of awareness potential. It's what we're here for. We are here to be, cognitive. We are here to express cognition. That each evolutionary movement is a movement toward the deeper and deeper refinement of, the possibility of self-reflected consciousness. And we have reached, frankly, in this era right now where we are, we have reached the end of what the Ajna can do for us. I mean, for me, human design, PHS, rave psychology, they represent, the best that we can do with mind in being able to understand the nature of our being able to discern out of the mechanics, the strategies that are going to be able to, enrich and enhance our process. This is the best that mind can do. Out of that comes its possibility of its outer authority. The acuity of its intelligence expressed through its unique frame. And all of that is now. That is, the potential is now. But you see, this is, this is where the seven-centered and nine-centered being part from each other. It's here in this Ajna center. This is where the great change took place, where the mutation took place. And you see, it cannot stay here. I mean, the mutation took place here. And its next step is to move in this direction as the mutation, began out of the splenic system to the Ajna, to raise us above the mammalian level of conceptualizing that was rooted to the primal. And now that this level of conceptualizing has been raised to this point, our point where we are, this is it. And it's not like, the wheel's turning. I mean, the wheel's turning. And as the wheel turns, the force and the movement, the momentum of the program, moves forward relentlessly. We have this sense in humanity that we are at the peak, that we have achieved so much, and that there are all these dreamers still dreaming about what they think we can achieve, what they think we can discover, what they think we are capable of doing. There is this illusion that this is going on and this is going to receive that deep fertility that's going to drive it onwards. Well, I don't mean to put a crimp in that lovely piece of propaganda, but that's what it is. The age of the Ajna, the age of the conceptualizing mind being the great thing, you see that in what we do, that is no longer true. Human design challenges deeply, the role of mind in the life, strips it of its glory, strips it of its power to control everything. We're already putting it in its place because its time is done. It cannot help us anymore. It cannot. It cannot. The only thing that is going to protect us is our correctness. And our correctness allows for the continuity with the momentum that is moving away from here to here. All the energy, all the focus is here. There's enormous pressure on emotional people in this era. And again, it's 51% of the planet. There is enormous pressure on the solar plex system. It's just enormous. Because this is where everything is focused in terms of mutation. This is where it's all going. This is where the energy is going.